Soral Simpler, free download and streaming, Internet Archive. Skip to main content. Search the history of over 284 billion web pages on the Internet. Search the Wayback Machine. Featured. Texts all texts. Latest This Justin Smithsonian Libraries FedLink US Genealogy Lincoln Collection Additional Collections. Ebooks and texts. Top. American Libraries, Canadian Libraries, Universal Library, Community Text Shareware, CD-ROMs, Project Gutenberg, Biodiversity, Heritage Library, Open Library, Children's Library, Library of the Printed Web. Featured. Movies or video. Latest This Justin Prelinger Archives, Democracy Now! Occupy Wall Street TV, NSA Clip Library. TV News. Top. Animation and cartoons, arts and music, community video, computers and technology, cultural and academic films, ephemeral films, movies. Understanding 9/11. News and public affairs, spirituality and religion, sports videos, television, video game videos, vlogs, youth media. Featured. Audio, all audio. Latest This Just In, Grateful Dead, Net Labels, Old Time Radio, 078 RPMS and Cylinder Recordings. Live Music Archive. Top. Audiobooks and poetry, community audio, computers and technology, music, arts and culture, news and public affairs, non-English audio podcasts. LibriVox free audiobook. Radio programs, spirituality and religion. Featured. Software, all software, latest This Just In, old school emulation, MS-DOS games, historical software, classic PC games, software library. Internet Arcade. Top. Community software, MS-DOS software, sites, APK2Cow software library, vintage software, Vectrix. Console, living room. Atari 2600 ZX Spectrum, Magnavox Odyssey to Bali, Astrocade ZX Spectrum library. Games, Sega Genesis, Apple Computer. Featured. Image, all image. Latest This Just In, Flickr Commons, Occupy Wall Street, Flickr cover art, USGS maps. Metropolitan Museum. Top. NASA Images, Solar System Collection, Ames Research Center. Brooklyn Museum. Web. Texts. Movies. Audio. Software. Image. Logo. Toggle navigation. About. Contact. Blog. Projects. Help. Donate. Terms. Jobs. Volunteer. People. Search. Search the archive. Upload. Person sign in. Soral Simpler. Audio preview. Remove circle. Internet Archive in a post. In browser audio player requires JavaScript to be enabled. It appears your browser does not have it turned on. Please see your browser settings for this feature. Remove circle. Share or embed this item. Embed. Embed. For WordPress.com hosted blogs. Archive.org, Soral Simpler width equals 560, height equals 384, from border equals 0, WebKit all full screen equals true, Mozilla full screen equals true. Want more? Advanced embedding details, examples, and help. Favorite. Share. Flag this item for graphic violence, graphic sexual content, spam, scam or fraud, broken or empty data. Audio Soral Simpler. Usage CC0 1.0 Universal. Topics Soral Sampler. Soral Sampler. Plus circle add review. Comment. Reviews. There are no reviews yet. Be the first one to write a review. Download options. Download 55 files. OGG or BIS. Uplevel BACK. 31.3 degrees Kelvin. Ahoy.ogg download. 38.4 degrees Kelvin. Output Saturn.ogg download. 27.0 degrees Kelvin. Bandedandhills.ogg download. 41.0 degrees Kelvin. Sesgrasaeskras.ogg download. 28.5 degrees Kelvin. Seslajakfacialestimatique.ogg download. 49.4 degrees Kelvin. Seslakunaladlasubversion.ogg download. 18.3 degrees Kelvin. Seslerprojectilemodic.ogg download. 22.4 degrees Kelvin. Sespassinreligion.ogg download. 22.6 degrees Kelvin. Sesjunankilades.ogg download. 50.7 degrees Kelvin. Sestant Major Delay Dialectic.ogg download. 17.5 degrees Kelvin. Sestant Direct Power.ogg download. 14.1 degrees Kelvin. Cassenthule.ogg download. 42.1 degrees Kelvin. Celery Stamps Seller.ogg download. 31.3 degrees Kelvin. Termsfitments.ogg download. 38.0 degrees Kelvin. Comprehensile Empire.ogg download. 19.4 degrees Kelvin. Dowcaviant Settlement.ogg download. 25.7 degrees Kelvin. Dancelechaldis.ogg download. 12.4 degrees Kelvin. Dees.ogg download. 10.3 degrees Kelvin. Ding.ogg download. 18.3 degrees Kelvin. Illorate Pewfericaka.ogg download. 23.1 degrees Kelvin. Ilfotalsavoir.ogg download. 59.4 degrees Kelvin. Ilsontacispsoiudo.ogg download. 41.8 degrees Kelvin. jbzfim.ogg download. 23.8 degrees Kelvin. jrecudmanadamorthandicapes.ogg download. 40.9 degrees Kelvin. jandtailorrepair.ogg download. 42.3 degrees Kelvin. williatonduferrout.ogg download. 28.9 degrees Kelvin. Chmezensbluesecretaryadolfhitter.ogg download. 20.2 degrees Kelvin. Junifunctionikakameka.ogg download. 26.6 degrees Kelvin. jeproduisterconcept.ogg download. 28.7 degrees Kelvin. jesuistrestrebonserlalanduconcept.ogg download. 30.2 degrees Kelvin. Lecolautisaprismentier.ogg download. 18.0 degrees Kelvin. lapidrohelenocratien.ogg download. 22.0 degrees Kelvin. lavogoritsefrag.ogg download. 37.9 degrees Kelvin. leschambrisair.ogg download. 37.6 degrees Kelvin. lesjufsatofranksmacons.ogg download. 38.2 degrees Kelvin. lesmuselmansondedroit.ogg download. 16.7 degrees Kelvin. logos.ogg download. 39.0 degrees Kelvin. moitsuisengoidinord.ogg download. 33.3 degrees Kelvin. moisturevoxententcoutis.ogg download. 15.2 degrees Kelvin. bapapapa.ogg download. 19.4 degrees Kelvin. pixasaname.ogg download. 23.6 degrees Kelvin. parasite.ogg download. 32.7 degrees Kelvin. buaehoia.ogg download. 45.7 degrees Kelvin. portretremedianhome.ogg download. 45.6 degrees Kelvin. portrolslarmsdugoi.ogg download. 22.6 degrees Kelvin. purtpitpart.ogg download. 10.9 degrees Kelvin. scott.ogg download. 33.6 degrees Kelvin. sigsushrismregard.ogg download. 16.3 degrees Kelvin. strategyputinyen.ogg download. 38.1 degrees Kelvin. tascumprescapas.ogg download. 29.5 degrees Kelvin. tsusunterminch.ogg download. 21.3 degrees Kelvin. tavoxbasisreactressernode.ogg download. 13.5 degrees Kelvin. tuvskyhvoxdire.ogg download. 24.4 degrees Kelvin. tuvaudrascagetsus.ogg download. 30.4 degrees Kelvin. Anephilic-Quiverever-de-Kutcheravecmoy.ogg download. Download one file. Torrent download. Download one file. VBRM3U download. Download 55 files. VBRMP3. Uplevel BACK. 46.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download. 44.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download. 34.4 degrees Kelvin. bandedandhules.mp3 download, 44.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 37.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 66.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 18.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 23.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 23.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 57.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 20.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 12.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 47.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 35.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 42.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 18.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 28.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 10.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 8.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 18.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 25.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 71.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 49.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 36.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 44.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 45.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 28.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 20.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 26.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 30.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 31.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 17.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 22.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 42.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 46.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 54.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 17.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 41.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 35.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 18.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 18.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 22.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 33.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 61.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 46.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 30.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 9.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 37.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 15.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 40.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 29.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 26.0 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 14.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 31.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, 33.5 degrees Kelvin. TMP download, download 168 files. Download 58 original. SHOWLL. In collection community audio. Uploaded by Virtuosit Lagos. On the 9th of April 2012. Views 74,817. Favorites 1. Similar items, based on metadata. Community audio 226. 226. Sminner Audio 2012 to 2013 do Dictionnaire Dynamique des Faits Religieux et his cipher. November the 19th, 2013. 11/13. By Stéphane Eloy. Audio I226. Favorite 1. Comment 0. Community audio 2668. 2.7 degrees Kelvin. L'Hame la Ville. Henry Laborit more than L'Hame la Ville. August the 2nd, 2012, 08/12. By Nemo. Audio, I2668. Favorite 1. Comment 0. Community audio, 602. 602. Conference Les Sociétés Secrets the 1st of August the 15th, 2014. 08/14. Audio, I602. Favorite 1. Comment 1. Favorite right. 1 reviews. Community texts. 14,706. 15K. 666. August the 6th, 2012. 08/12. Texts. I 14,706. Favorite 2. Comment 0. Community audio 2. 2.0. Oolong tea contribution to health and wellness. December the 16th, 2013. 12/13. Audio. I2. Favorite 0. Comment 0. Community audio 7. 7.0. Roman series disc hash for the 4th of May 09. April the 12th, 2009. 04/09 by Rusty Lavender. Audio. I7. Favorite 0. Comment 0. Community audio 11. 11. Terrace area part 120,512. May the 29th, 2012. 05/12. Audio. I11. Favorite 0. Comment 0. Community audio 14. 14. Live at Apple Jam 2011. June the 1st, 2011. 06/11. Audio. I14. Favorite 0. Comment 0. Community audio 5. 5.0. Sofian Monahan Deepering Cat Diasang Indonesia Nick. September the 10th, 2013. 09/13. Audio. I5. Favorite 0. Comment 0. Community audio 26. 26. Tomiko Show. Volume the 1st of October the 26th, 2010. 10/10. Audio. I26. Favorite 0. Comment 0.